right. Tell me about Austin. Do you love it?
Yeah, I do love it. Yeah, everything's great. The weather, the food, I mean, those are like on the bottom of the list, but like the team and my coaches are amazing. So yeah, I've been super happy. So I took a trip to Texas in in high school. And I really liked it. And I've always, like, I've stayed in touch with Carol. I love her. And so when I was kind of like deciding where to go, like I had already done like a training camp with her a few years before. And I stayed close with her because I was really close with Madison throughout college, and she's just awesome. So that's been really fun. And then like obviously I was close with Mitch because he was head of the national junior team, and so it's just been great to be swimming under them. And then the team is awesome. I think like I never had the experience of swimming with like a women's only team, and that's just been really fun for me because everybody just like is so like themselves, and like just I really love it. And yeah, and I have amazing training partners. Erica and I have been having a lot of fun this fall and winter. Like she's just so fun to train with. I feel like we're like always like 1 minute we're like scream laughing and the next minute we're like throwing down. So that's just been fun to get to train with her. And I'm among like many other girls in our group. So yeah. Well, Carol is very like chill, like calm, collected, experienced, and I think that's some of her strengths. She's also just like feels like a friend. Like I would just like feel like she'd be someone that anyone wants to hang out with. And then Mitch is just like the hype man. Like he just like gets everybody going. Like he just knows how to like make people laugh and just like get everybody to dig deep and inspire people. So I think having those two influences has been great for me because they bring like so many unique things to their coaching. Yeah. Well, I guess I wouldn't have been asked that before. Yeah, I think that, like, honestly, I was pretty fortunate my entire career to never have missed a team, like, since I made my first team in 2014. And so I would always have friends that, like, missed a team and then had this amazing comeback. And, like, I hadn't really experienced that until, like, much later in my career. So I think it was a lot harder because I had never dealt with that. But I also think that that's just kind of like life, and I've been really fortunate to be on all those teams. So it was really hard for a while, but I felt like I still had something left to give this sport, and still like kind of had that fire. So I was kind of excited. Like I took a 2-month break after trials, and then I was like, I really wanted to be like ready to jump back in the pool, and I was. And so like right after my break, that's when I moved to Texas, and I was like, okay, I'm ready. Like I want to start this. So yeah. Oh, I did so many things. Sorry. I basically like went on a world tour. Because I feel like with our careers, you just have to say no to so many things. Like, no, I can't come to your wedding. No, I can't like go to this. Like, and so I was like, I just became like a yes woman. I was like, every person I've like ever not been able to do a trip with, like I spent like every single weekend of those 2 months in a different city. And so that was really fun because I just got to like lean on the people that like helped get me through trials, and then like go visit them, and like they were really there for me, because it's like it was a fun 2 months, but it was also really hard because I was like very heartbroken, but then I also got to like have fun and like be with my people, and so that was pretty special.
What a Carol thing to say.
Yeah. No, actually, I'm like, wait, that's her saying like my people. That is so her. Yeah. She'll like that. We had kind of made a plan when everything got canceled, and I felt pretty good about that. But then we kind of like had to pivot and like redo the plan again. But I just felt really good with Mitch and Carol in charge. Like I just felt like very confident that they, you know, would create a good plan for me. So, and it's going really well. Like I think it's kind of crazy that World Trials is only in like 7 weeks, but I'm looking forward to San Antonio and just having like a fun summer. I think that's one thing that like after last summer is like important to me, is to just be like more relaxed and like having more fun, and being like grateful. That's another Carol thing.